Ladies and gentlemen, from Staples Center here in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California, Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated and Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions are proud to present the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBA Welterweight Championship of the World. Sponsored by Tecate, Cerveza con Character, and Southwest Airlines, low fares, no hidden fees. Sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission, Chairman Tim Noonan, Assistant Executive Officer Bill Douglas, and the World Boxing Association President Gilberto Mendoza. At ringside, should this bout go the distance, the three judges scoring: Max DeLuca, Dr. James Jankin, and Nelson Vasquez. And inside the ring, the referee in charge of the action at the bell, Raul Caiz Sr. And now, for the 20,820 fans in attendance, the largest crowd in the history of Staples Center, Los Angeles, and the millions watching around the world on HBO. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black with silver, officially weighing 147 pounds. His professional record, 45 victories, including 38 knockouts, 5 defeats, and 1 no decision. He has 4 world titles in 3 divisions. Tonight, he is the challenger from Pomona, California, former lightweight world champion, former welterweight world champion, and former light middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Shane Mosley. And fighting out of the red corner, wearing red with black, official weight, 146 pounds. Professional record, 37 victories, including 27 knockouts with 5 defeats. Damas y caballeros, presentar de Tijuana, Baja California, México, la reina, la defensa, campeón del mundo, the reigning, defending WBA welterweight champion of the world, el Tornado de Tijuana, the Tijuana Tornado, Antonio Margarito.
Okay, gentlemen, I give you instructions downstairs. Decir las instrucciones del vestidor. Golpes here, punches here, fine. Shake hands, good luck to both of you. Buena suerte a los dos.
Boy, I can't imagine what's going through Margarito's head right now with all the controversy in his dressing room before coming out, and he still has to fight Shane Mosley. So a burden on the shoulders of Margarito for sure. That's how Mosley handles it. New man in his corner, his trainer Nazim Richardson. And there is Margarito. It's a big opportunity for Margarito. If he can be victorious here, he's got some huge money paydays looming on the horizon, but he's got to take care of business against Sugar Shane. Both fighters are ready, and we are ready. This championship fight is underway. Mosley with the black trunks, Margarito with the red trunks. You can see the height differential and reach differential there. Margarito looking like the bigger man as this fight unfolds. Overhand right by Mosley. And Margarito knows every trick in the book. No doubt about that. Mosley as well. So this is a battle of 2 veterans, both schooled in the amateur style as well as good professional fighters. Both have won championships. Looping left hand there by Sugar Shane scores. Margarito coming in needs to throw that jab. There's the jab followed by the right hand. That's a weapon, that jab. Good comeback here by Sugar Shane. Body shots. Another ripping body shot by Shane Mosley. Margarito locking up early. Mosley, no feeling out process here in round 1. A minute in, and this fight is well underway. Another good body shot by Mosley. It's usually Margarito that digs to the body. Now, Margarito complaining about a headbutt. Hope this doesn't unfold. Touch of gloves there. Good shot of respect there by these two fighters. Again, Mosley to the body. Straight right hand by Margarito. Once again, this is for the WBA World Welterweight Championship. Sugar, Shane Mosley, and Antonio Margarito. Margarito, the title holder. That was a nice uppercut there by Mosley. You saw Margarito nod. Good shot. He ate that right on the jaw. I've always been amazed by Mosley's angles he can give. Mosley is so quick with the hands. He could step aside and hit you twice and then dance away. Not so sure an inside fight is what he's looking for. Margarito, though, does need some distance. He's got that reach advantage, and he's going to want to take advantage of it. Clinch inside, and we'll see which man is the better conditioned, I'm sure, as this fight wears on. Margarito on the ropes isn't where he wants to be. There's that hand speed from Sugar Shane Mosley. Mosley's landed some pretty good body shots in round one. Margarito leans in with that jab, tries to follow with the right. You can see that's one of his main strategies tonight. Body shot with the right hand by Sugar Shane, and they lock up.
Pick him up, Shane.
Looking at Margarito, on the ropes is not where he wants to be. When they're in the center of the ring, he can let those hands go. Mosley, I'm not so sure this was his strategy coming into the fight. Seldom is for Sugar Shane to fight on the inside, but against Margarito, he might have found a strategy here in round one. Overhand right by Mosley and a body shot that falls short.
10 seconds, stop at the bell.
Margarito getting outworked right now by Mosley. The quicker hands paying off in round one. Good start for Sugar Shane Mosley in round one. Not much being held back by either one of these fighters. There's the corner of Margarito. Corner telling him to calm down, settle down. And again, Margarito has a lot of experience. So you're not going to get him out of his game plan unless you hurt him. The interpreter telling Margarito, actually telling us, that they don't like Mosley on the inside. You see Mosley, great defense, follows up. Good body shot. That was one of those body shots. Here's that left hook from earlier. And you can see Margarito took that flush. Gave one to the body of Mosley, however, so we'll see how that body attack stacks up a little bit later. You're putting an investment in when you work to the body. Hoping for it to pay off at the end of the fight by wearing your man down. Round two underway. We give round one to Shane Mosley, the busier fighter in round one. 10-point must system tonight in Los Angeles. Margarito leaning in with that right hand. I think he can get closer. If he can get that jab working, he can find a home for that right hand. Mosley's left hand is low, just inviting Margarito to throw that right hand. Uppercut to the body by Margarito. Margarito's corner told him not to let Mosley get in close. I'm not so sure he's found the way to avoid that. Margarito has that good defensive posture. He's got his hands right at his jaw. Hard to find a target on Margarito. He's got his elbows, got long arms for a man his size. Mosley a little bit differently proportioned than Margarito. But again, Mosley bullying Margarito into the corner, into the ropes. And for Margarito, he does not want to be there. Mosley scoring points to the body. Margarito misses wildly with the combination that time. Mosley just a little too quick for Margarito to find the range here in round two. Again, Margarito covering up, Mosley taking what Margarito gives him. Clubbing right hand by Mosley and a jab by Mosley that time. Nice combination by Sugar Shane. Peppering the eyes of Margarito. No quitting Margarito, though. We've seen him just go the distance and just show incredible guts. Mosley dives in, a headlock. There's some grappling going on. And Mosley looking to the referee for some support there, but it might have been Sugar Shane who was holding that time. Relatively even round 2 so far at the Staples Center. There's the jab in the right hand. Talked about that earlier. Margarito with the body shot. Turning the tide here, Antonio Margarito in round 2. Jab is working, and he's scoring with the right hand on occasion. Mosley getting the worst of these inside exchanges right now. Going his way in the first round. Not much behind those shots, but a good shot to the body by Mosley. Again, that is investing in the future of this fight. Margarito trying to rough Mosley up on the inside, doing a good job of that. Nice uppercuts on the inside by Margarito. Body shot by Mosley. Mosley roughing Margarito up. Margarito trying to avoid that headbutt. And a warning from the referee. And he's going to try to get these two guys together. I'm not so sure they're mad at each other. Maybe some gamesmanship that time by Margarito. Mosley's head wasn't that close. Six minutes into this scheduled 12-rounder. Here's Sugar Shane Mosley, the trainer, Asim Richardson. Let's listen in. Once again, you have a new corner man for Mosley, used to his father, Jack, being the man in the corner. Richardson trying to bring a, maybe what you call a harder edge to Sugar Shane. Good eye contact there. Sometimes you see fighters with their eyes down, and sometimes it's from exhaustion, but Sugar Shane is finally conditioned. To see him looking right in the eyes of Richardson tells you that he's hearing what he's saying, and now he's responding.
Yeah, I see that, but I don't want them to get any opportunity to give
See, I like that. I like it when there's that attention to the trainer. He doesn't have to do what the trainer's telling him, but he's actually hearing what he's saying.
Take it easy, baby. Relax.
A little swelling around the eye of Sugar Shane Mosley as round 3 is underway. I gave the last round to Margarito. I thought that he outworked Mosley, had the more effective power shots. Here's the overhand right by Margarito. 1 round apiece, one for Mosley and one for Margarito. Nice right hand there by Margarito. Came up just a little shy. Could have been a big punch, and it's making Mosley fight back with some ferocity here. Another right hand. Mosley looks like he's wobbled a little bit. His legs are rubbery. Doing the right thing, holding on, and again, Margarito trying to keep his face away from Mosley's dome. Mosley's legs have abandoned him here a little bit. That shot by Margarito took something out of Mosley. Let's see how he recovers here. Nice jab by Margarito. Pumping right by Mosley. And a left by Mosley. Mosley's putting a lot of leverage on those wide shots. Stiff jab. Margarito needs to work on that jab. That could win him the fight tonight. More grappling. This fight's been fought at a very fast pace thus far. Again, conditioning going to be a big factor here tonight in LA. Mosley covering up. Margarito again complaining about the headbutt. It's not like one is a southpaw, and those heads should not be clashing. Margarito thinking more and more about the head of Mosley. Now the referee checks Margarito to see if he got busted up there. No blood yet, but those heads continue to clash. Nice right hand by Mosley. Margarito battling back, switches southpaw, overhand right, scores right on the eye of Margarito. Margarito smiling when he gets hit. That's usually an indication that punch landed. Another right down the middle by Mosley. Scores again on the left eye of Margarito. Sugar Shane Mosley finding rhythm. Not a lot behind those shots, but he has sat down on his punches earlier. Back and forth, the momentum of this fight swings. Mosley with the jab. And he's sitting right in the pocket there. If Margarito can shoot that jab just like that, Mosley's right there in range. Another nice jab by Margarito. Real good fight thus far, evenly matched. Mosley leads with the right, scores to the body. Very close round here. I think Mosley is taking most of the play away from Margarito with that hand speed. Body shot, counter right hand by Mosley. Another counter right by Mosley. Beautiful combinations. Margarito slowing down, not battling back. Another left hand by Mosley. Those punches are connecting. They're power shots, and Mosley's landing them. That's the end of the third. Let's listen to the corner of Antonio Margarito.
No, no, tú esté primero sobre él. Ya derecha. Cuando él ataque y bloqueaste, por dentro, métete tirando. Tirando entete. Mijo, de repente se pone así, listo para una fea salida de aquí, pingas, de aquí sale. Lo vas a agarrar con esa derecha, mijo. ¿Cómo lo sientes?
Margarito clearly in good condition. Turns the water down, but here is action from round 3. Good defense. What a counter shot. Ducked the left, scored the right. Mosley, great reactions. Who said he doesn't have anything left at 37? I mean, great reactions. And those shots have something on it. Good counter by Margarito. I think the shot by Mosley had more behind it. Margarito's corner wanting their man to do more on the inside. It's become an inside fight. Mosley's got inside Margarito, done a lot of good work to the body. Margarito has tended to cover up on the inside. So corner of Margarito wanting more from their man when they're in close. There's the overhand right by Margarito trying to walk Mosley down. Looping left hand by Mosley just off the gloves of Margarito. Look at Mosley right in front of Margarito. Margarito needs to be punching here. There's a jab. I mean, Mosley's strength is his elusiveness, foot and hand speed. There he is standing right in front of Margarito, who pushes out a left. Something might be bothering Margarito. Maybe some of those shots from Mosley in the previous round had an effect on the champion. Mosley looking to the side. Mosley hooked by Margarito. Now Margarito up against the ropes. And the referee very busy in this fight. Jab to the body by Mosley off the mark. Good left-hand counter by Margarito that time. Margarito walking in behind those punches. He's taking leverage off his punches when he walks in like that. Mosley digging in with that body shot. Overhand right by Sugar Shane as well. Now he moves in and holds on to Margarito. Mosley dictating the tempo of the fight, whether it's on the inside or the outside. Right now, Mosley's in charge. Another body shot with the right hand by Mosley. And ultimately, Margarito's hands are going to come down to protect that body. You see Margarito there for a moment dropped his hands. Mosley's got those reflexes, and Margarito's having a hard time finding Mosley in this round. Counter right, beautiful shot by Mosley. Follows it with the right. Margarito behind the jab, and again inside, he's not doing anything on the inside. I'm not so sure he can against Mosley. Inside has been owned by Sugar Shane Mosley. Margarito again, looping in, jumping in with the punch. When you leave your feet like that, you're taking a lot of your leverage away. Just think about where that punch starts. It starts in the torso. Your feet are dug into that canvas, and you can generate that power for that big shot. If you're off your feet, you're taking the leverage off. Sugar Shane sitting down and delivering a combination right there. Lightning combination, all those score. Margarito beginning to look a little battered now. And we're only in round 4. And again, Margarito not listening to his corner, doing next to nothing on the inside. Mosley, a whirlwind of punches. Not much behind those, but scoring points. Big right hand at the bell. As though an exclamation mark put on that round, Mosley takes it on my scorecard. Let's listen to Nazim Richardson.
We set them up with their body shot. See, this guy ain't used to getting it back at the body. Take that jab, keep popping him up, stab him in his heart, rip around them sides. We gonna show him how he got to slow down. When he hit the pedal, ain't gonna be no gas in the car at the end of this. All right? Your combination, Shane, nobody in this division hands as fast as yours. Run them combinations, knock the grease off this dude, and then swim without getting wet. Slide to your stick, slide to your angle. We gonna get him.
Outstanding advice from Richardson in the corner of Sugar Shane Mosley. Man, he told him everything, and Mosley heard it. Mosley Very quick at this weight class, obviously. Look at that, right down the middle. I mean, that was a huge shot. Margarito acknowledges it. But great advice from Richardson. Slide to your side after you throw those power shots. The body work is working. We've talked about it through 4 rounds so far. That investment in that body attack, and it is beginning to pay dividends. We're looking for Margarito to slow down even more. Margarito starts this round on his toes. I think he's trying to bounce some life back into his body right now.
Watch your backhand, Shane. Watch your backhand, baby. Go back.
Mosley nods to the referee. Mosley might have expended a lot of energy in that round. There's a straight left by Mosley. Margarito pursuing Mosley. Got to throw that jab. That's a good strategy by Margarito. Try to walk in behind that jab. Set Mosley up. Get him moving back. Counter right by Mosley. So you got to, if you throw that jab out there with the left hand, expect the counter right from Mosley. Margarito can't throw a lazy jab. Got to be a sharp jab. He's got to bring it right back and reload. Margarito eats the left hand from Mosley that time. Mosley doing a great job counter punching right now. Uppercut by Margarito and the left hand on the inside. This is what his corner wants. He's finally listening to him. Margarito doubling the jab. Left-right combination by Margarito. Body shot by Margarito. Mosley digs in and battles back. Margarito doing a better job here in round 5. And a warning from the referee once again to Mosley. I don't know how many more warnings he's going to give him before he takes a point away. And again, Margarito doing a much better job on the inside connecting. Mosley battling back, but Margarito in this round changing the strategy a little bit. He needed to do something. There's that body shot by Margarito. Great inside work by both of these champions. Question, of course, is how long can they keep this pace up? I mean, this is 5 rounds of nonstop action. Mosley with a body shot, follows with the right hand. Margarito holding on here now. And a complaint from Margarito. Spending a lot of time complaining to the referee. That might be a defense mechanism for getting caught with those hand wraps before the fight. Nice right hand by Mosley. Hand speed being displayed by Sugar Shane. Overhand right by Mosley. There's still a long way to go in this round. I think this round is up for grabs. Mosley, the more durable of these two in round 5. Good body shot by Mosley again. Another body shot. Might have been a little low on the hip of Margarito. Referee tells him to bring it up. Straight right by Mosley. He's turned the tide in this round. This round was a good one for Margarito to begin with, but Mosley changes it midway through. Looping left scores. Beautiful left hook by Mosley. He showed a sign of disgust there. He just missed it. Did hit it on the button. End of 5. Jack Mosley, father of Sugar Shane Mosley. Wonder how easy it is for him to sit at ringside and not be in the corner of his son. I mean, he's been synonymous with Sugar Shane, and now Dazn Richardson. Warning in the corner of Sugar Shane Mosley.
Let them fast hands win the round for you, Shane.
And there is Margarito. A little swelling under his left eye. Let's check out the corner.
Izquierda por dentro, derecha por arriba, izquierda, porque él se está inclinando mucho a tu lado izquierdo. Te está sacando.
Well, a couple guys talking in the corner of Margarito, obviously looking to catch Mosley with the right hand. But the confusion in that corner seemed evident, much as it did before the fight with the hand wrap issue. Here we go, round 6 underway. I've got it scored 3 rounds for Mosley, 1 round for Margarito, and 1 round even. Sugar Shane done a good job controlling the tempo of the fight, and we're into round 6. Things were bound to slow down a little bit with the intensity this fight started with. And Margarito again needs to keep that jab. Nice counter right by Sugar Shane Mosley. Well, the jab by Margarito has been neutralized by that quick overhand right by Sugar Shane Mosley. Every time Margarito throws that left hand, he pays the price. Overhand right by Sugar Shane. Margarito bullying in, trying to rough Mosley up on the inside. Mosley will have none of it. Jab by Margarito, another jab by Margarito. Counter right hand by Mosley.
Nice and relaxed. Nice and relaxed.
Referee taking a good long look at both men. A lot of clash of heads here, looking for blood. We've had no blood spilled so far. Left hand by Mosley. Pity pat jab. Margarito dives in with his head that time. Mosley getting the warning. No, Margarito getting the warning that time for the aggressive headbutt. There's the jab. That was a stiff jab by Mosley. Followed by that overhand right. That overhand right has been the punch of the fight for Mosley, neutralizing that jab by Margarito. And you see Margarito's arms beginning to fall a little bit. Left hand a little bit lower than it was earlier. The pace wearing on the champion here. Mosley, big overhand right. Switches to southpaw for a moment, scores with a left. Mosley chopping away at Margarito here in the 6th round. A lot of the advantages Margarito had come into the fight have been neutralized by Mosley. The body attack has gotten him inside that reach of Margarito. Margarito wobbled by that right hand up against the ropes. Might be some fatigue setting in. It looked like a glancing blow, but Margarito, that's a big shot by Mosley with the right hand, and another. Margarito, good move. Now he's rocked again by the right hand of Mosley. Those are big shots, and they're scoring. Margarito back up against the ropes. I think he's hurt. Left by Mosley, a right by Mosley. Margarito holding on here. Margarito spins off the ropes. Another overhand right by Mosley. I mean, he's just been pounding Margarito in the 6th. Another one as the bell rings to end the round.
Tienes que entrar caminando para tu derecha, para agarrarlo con la derecha. Le estás dejando toda la iniciativa. Te está ganando los rounds, mijo. ¿Qué te pasa? Estás cansado, papá. Entonces, el control es control mental. No, tienes que atacar. Tienes que meter, tienes que golpear, tienes que presionar. Si él se te está juntando, ¿por qué le esperas para estar adentro? No.
Well, look at this at ringside. Arnold Schwarzenegger as well as Sylvester Stallone to the corner of Mosley. Boy, desperation in the corner of Margarito. He's really getting beaten up, and that's the punch right here. That overhand right has been scoring consistently for Shane Mosley. That's been his key weapon tonight. And here we go, round 7, scheduled for 12. Neither man has been cut, neither man has been down. I do have Mosley ahead 4 rounds to 1 for Margarito, 1 round even. It's been all Sugar Shane Mosley. Jab by Mosley, set up that right hand, and he delivers right down the middle. Margarito just doesn't have anything for Mosley here. Little maintenance work being done to the glove of Shane Mosley. That tape coming off, so he goes to his corner. This, in fact, will help Margarito. Anything to break the momentum of Mosley would be good for Margarito, because Mosley's really built momentum over the last couple of rounds. And Margarito looking more and more like a beaten man. And he is the defending champion. Jab by Margarito off the gloves of Mosley. Big overhand right by Mosley, and again that right hand continues to pummel the champion. Body shot by Mosley. Margarito not punching back again on the inside. He's becoming a human punching bag. There you go, Margarito trying to battle back. And Mosley backs away. He's got such great footwork. And who knows how long Shane Mosley can keep it going. I mean, he's going to be arm weary from throwing punches here pretty soon. Here's a right hand by Margarito, and Mosley holding on, maybe to gain some second wind here. Body shot by Margarito. Again, Mosley suffocating the punching range of Margarito, getting in close. Great strategic game plan for Sugar Shane Mosley coming into this fight. doing all the right things, making all the right moves. Keeping that jab in the face of Margarito, follows it with that right hand again, crunching off the head of Margarito.
Hands are free. Hands are free.
When Margarito's brows are beginning to swell, you see some discoloration under the left eyebrow. Mosley continues to chop away on the inside. Margarito being backed up against the ropes easily now by Mosley. That happened to him in round 6, and he was wobbled by a Mosley right hand. Right hand just misses. Left barely misses by Margarito. That would have been a good one if he had connected. And again, Mosley, little pity pat jab, keeping Margarito occupied. Margarito not making him pay for any mistakes. Body shot by Margarito scores. That hurt Mosley. Took the air out of him. Margarito can sense it. Body shot by Margarito slowed Mosley down there. That's a low blow that time by Margarito. The referee was screened. He couldn't see it. No, there it is. There's the warning.
10 seconds. Stop at the bell. Pare la campana.
Might be a little blood from the eye of Margarito. Right hand by Margarito. Uppercut just misses. Good second half to this round 7 for Margarito. Right hand by Mosley, and the round comes to an end. See what the corner of Margarito has to say to their man.
Es papá. Que meter ya. Sí, aflójalo, ya estuvo, papá.
All right, there you see one of the young boxers, Gary Russell, ringside. Victor Ortiz, ringside. And the corner instructions, I think it's worth noting, again, confusing instructions in the corner of Margarito, telling him to relax, yet wake up. And there's Mosley. Got Mosley up by a couple of points. This fight is far from over. Round 8 underway. Fight is scheduled for 12. Margarito had some moments in round 7. Let's see if he can build on that here. Mosley trying to find the range with that left jab. And Margarito fighting with a little more urgency, a little more jump in his step, as they say. Left hand missed by Margarito. Overhand right, just off the jaw of Mosley.
Hands are free. Take your hand out straight. Put your left hand out.
And again, they lock up in the center of the ring. Margarito's got to throw that jab. He's just not punching enough. Even though he is the champion, he can't rest on that crown. Mosley again seems to be the stronger man, which is a little surprising, the physical difference in stature that you see. Margarito the bigger man, but Mosley seems to have been the stronger man tonight. There's the jab by Mosley. Margarito trying to get close. There's the right hand by Margarito. Few and far between for the champion connecting with that right. Mosley dives in with the right hand. Margarito walks in with the left. And Mosley has to stand and fight a couple more times in this fight, I think, to polish this fight off if he can. Margarito will not back up. Mosley has Margarito backed up, however, on the ropes that time. You can take a look at Margarito and see his eyes are getting busted up. When you see him resting up against the ropes, that means his legs are going as well.
Hands are free, mano libres.
Margarito doesn't have the strength to push Mosley off. Uppercut by Margarito is smothered there by Mosley. A lot of grappling going on here now. Overhand right by Mosley. Mosley needs to sense when he has Margarito on the ropes, he can do some damage. Uppercut by Margarito. Straight right by Margarito. Scores on the jaw of Mosley. You see disgust on the face of Mosley that time. Upset with getting hit. Nice jab that time by Margarito. Margarito beginning to tag Shane Mosley here in round 8. Mosley leaning against Margarito here. Round 8 in its final minute here. Big left hand and a right, and Margarito is hurt out of nowhere. Mosley threw the left hand and connected. Followed it with the right. Margarito trying to hold on. Closing moments of the 8th round. Spins off the ropes. Another right by Mosley, and another. What's keeping Margarito up? Up against the ropes again. Mosley doing serious damage. Margarito might be able to survive the round. Mosley, left hand, Margarito wobbled. Up against the ropes, and a right, and another right. And finally, Margarito goes down. He is hurt severely. He sees the referee, and he is up in time. What an onslaught by Sugar Shane Mosley, and the bell saves Margarito from further punishment.
Dame agua, dame agua. No. ¿Cómo te sientes? A ver, no quiero que te vayan a golpear. A ver, siéntate. Acomoda la silla. A ver, papi. Dame
Well, the
el
corner
agua.
of Margarito
El
trying
agua.
to rub some life into their man here now.
A ver, toma. Toma.
Margarito's in bad shape, real bad shape. I'm not so sure he's going to recover here. You can see his eyes are swelling shut. Now I finally got some focus there. Where's the left that we saw out of nowhere? A missed right. Here's the left right here. I mean, he walked into it, and a great right to follow from a different angle. There's what started the onslaught, which ultimately saw Margarito hit the canvas. Mosley, a great finisher, scores with a combination. And we head on to round 9 as Margarito recovered enough to turn this thing around. Mosley, a big 10-8 round in round 8. Margarito's a veteran. I'm not so sure he's recovered, though. Mosley peppering Margarito with punches. Body shot by Mosley. He is in command here. Oh, that body shot hurt Margarito. You see him grab the ropes. And a left and a right. Margarito's almost had it here in round 9. Another body shot and a shot to the head of Margarito. Mosley again a right and a left and a right and a left, and Margarito about to go down, and the referee steps in. This fight is over. Shane Mosley closed the show in fine fashion. TKO ending to this one in round 9. The new champion is Sugar Shane Mosley. Margarito's okay, bleeding from the mouth, but what a performance by Sugar Shane at the age of 37. Doctor's going to check out Antonio Margarito. Sugar Shane Mosley coming out to show his respect to his vanquished opponent. Sugar Shane is the new champion. What a performance by Shane Mosley. Who said he couldn't do it? There's his Tad Jack. Very proud papa right now. There's Margarito. It started in round 8. That left hand, that leaping uppercut by Sugar Shane Mosley. Near the end of the round, he followed it up with a right hand. And here is how it ended. Big left hook. Man, he put everything behind that one. Margarito still fighting back. But the right hand there caught Margarito totally defenseless. Then a left hook and a right. Several unanswered shots directly to the head of Margarito, causing the great left hook, causing the referee to call a halt to the action here in round 9. I thought it was a good stoppage by the referee. Didn't want to see Margarito take any more, maybe one too many there. That last one put him down. But I thought it was a good stoppage. If you ask Margarito, he'd probably say, I want to continue. Wow, what a left hook. And a right. 5-6 unanswered punches, all huge power shots, and the final right sneaks in. The referee should have really stepped in with more authority. Might have brought Margarito's attention to him, which pulled his guard down. Margarito all the way smiling, but Sugar Shane smiling tonight. He's the new champion. Let's get the official word from Michael Buffer on this stoppage.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 43 seconds of round number 9. To the winner by knockout victory in one of the greatest performances of his Hall of Fame career, and once again, WBA welterweight champion of the world, Sugar Shane Mosley.
Yeah, he's got the red, white, and blue mouth guard. There he is, Sugar Shane Mosley, victorious by way of TKO in round number 9. What a performance by Sugar Shane. He had the whole package tonight. You know, a lot of people didn't give him a chance tonight. Margarito, despite the hand wrap controversy before the fight, the younger man, the taller man, had the reach, coming off of a real fine win. But Sugar Shane turns back the hands of time tonight, and he takes home the gold. And Mosley took advantage of a change in momentum in the fight in round 3. From round 3 on, I had Mosley winning every round, and of course in round 8, the 2-point round, he knocks him out in round 9. Here's Larry Merchant standing by with the new champion.
And Shane, is it possible that all the distractions everyone has been talking about motivated you to one of your great performances?
You know, I think it did motivate me a little bit. I mean, I've been Big Bear. You know, my new trainer, Dazn Richardson, did a great job, and we had a great game plan. You know, my stretch coach, strengthening Gustavo Santarani. We all up there. Anthony Randolph, everybody, we up there. We train hard. We train very hard up there.
Shane, everybody trains hard. No, but not everybody can do what you did tonight. How did you do it?
Focus. I focused on the game plan. This is good training, good coach. This was my night. You know, everybody came out here like the first time when I stepped foot in here in the Staples Center. They came out to witness a great fight, and with Margarito, they knew it was gonna be a great fight, and we fought our butts off.
When you say your coach, did you get a new look and a new strategy from your new coach that you believe helped you to win?
Well, I'm not sure if it was a new strategy or anything, but I know that we did have a plan and a strategy of what we wanted to do in the fight, and we executed, and we did it.
In Capsule, what was that plan?
And what was the execution of
the plan you had in Capsule?
Well, I mean, the plan was, you know, I knew he was going to walk into the punches. I knew that he was going to come right forward. It was kind of an easy plan to do because, you know, Margarito fights hard. He fights one way, but he fights very hard, and not just anybody can beat him. He's a great warrior, great world champion. You just can't beat Margarito. You have to be a special person. And that special person was me.
Did you imagine that you could actually stop Margarito, who has never been anywhere near a knockout?
Well, you know, I tell you all the time, Larry, I always go for the knockout. So when the fans should know, when they come to see Shane Mosley, Shane is going for that knockout. We're going for a great fight. And the same thing with Margarito. I knew he was going for a knockout too.
Let's take a look at those knockdowns, Shane, and help me describe them. This is round 8, the first round.
Well, you know, that big left hook that I have, I throw very well. You know, I caught Fernando Vargas with it. I caught Mayorga with it. And, you know, the left hook is pretty strong.
But he had been pretty well softened up by then, right?
Yeah, I think I softened him up a little bit with the body shots. You know, he was throwing some good body shots as well. We both was catching each other with great body shots. But like I told you, I'm a big welterweight too. I have great hand speed, and I have good hitting power. And not just anybody can stand up to it.
What was it like for you to go in for the finish of that fight, knowing that it was inevitable by that time?
It was very exciting, I should say. I mean, I know quite how to attack him, how to get to him, because I didn't want him to lose that buzz that I knew he had after the bell ended. I said, oh man, he might recover now. And I knew he was going to come back very hard because he's a warrior. He's going to fight to the end. And that's how all us California fighters do. You know, we fight to the end.
Looking around at this giant crowd of over 20,000 people, Oscar's statue out front. You think you belong there now? You're the first fighter that ever fight here twice, and you've done pretty well here.
I think my statue will probably be up there right along with Oscar's. Me and Bernard. I mean, we're both part of Golden Boy Promotions. Oscar was up there first. Me and Bernard can get up there second. Golden Boy Promotion team.
I asked you before the fight, on a scale of 1 to 10, where were you? You said you'd tell me after the fight. So is this a 10 or a 12?
You answered that question for me, Larry. I mean, I haven't got a chance to see the fight, but I know that
my hitting power was a 10.
Thank you very much. Congratulations on a great fight, Shane.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Tony. You are on top of the world for months and months after the Cotto win. What happened tonight?
Bueno, en verdad le doy crédito a Mosley, yo lo había mencionado, tiene una gran experiencia. La esquina quiso parar la pelea, yo en verdad, yo me sentía bien, ¿no? Pero la esquina es la que mira.
Truthfully, all credit to Mosley. I said he's a great champion, he's a great fighter. And my corner wanted to stop the fight, but I said no, I wanted to continue.
If the fight were to end, you wanted to be knocked out.
Si la pelea iba a terminar, tú querías que te fueran a tumbar. Es la única manera de perder.
Bueno, realmente sí, en verdad, estoy contento porque todo este público vino a apoyarme a mí. En verdad, yo quería pelear hasta que se acabara la pelea, mi esquina paró la pelea, pero pues ni hablar, ellos son los que están mirando, pero yo dentro de mí me sentía bien, en verdad.
Truthfully, that is true. And I'm very happy for all the public that came here to help me, but I feel I could have continued, but my corner wanted to stop the fight.
What made Shane Mosley so dominant over you from the first round to the end?
Bueno, yo creo que yo lo mencioné, tiene una gran experiencia. Tal vez los amarres de él ya cuando lo trataba de lastimar ya me abrazaba, ya lo tenía encima y no puede extender bien mis brazos.
I mentioned it. He has great experience, and also when he got on the inside, he was able to clinch, and I couldn't get him off.
So that he did not give you the room to do what you would like to do.
En verdad, sí, yo lo mencioné, bueno, tiene una gran experiencia, ¿no? Tal vez no fue mi noche, a lo mejor me estudió bien, quiso cortarme la distancia y lo alcanzó a lograr, ¿no?
That is truthfully the case, and he's a great champion. And maybe he studied me well. Maybe he wanted to get in close, and that's what happened.
Can you now go forward and fight the rematch with Cotto in your next fight?
Bueno, sí, vamos a platicar con la empresa a ver qué es lo que nos va a tener, pero en verdad solamente tuve una mala noche. Me voy a volver a levantar como lo hice, en verdad, y voy a volver a ser campeón del mundo.
Well, truthfully, that'll be the case. I had a bad night, and once again, I will lift my arms as the champion of the world.
Thank you very much, Tony.
Obviously, Antonio Margarito disappointed, relinquishing that championship to Sugar Shane Mosley. What a great fight. Margarito showed a lot of heart, but Sugar Shane Mosley had the right game plan in Los Angeles tonight. Before the fight, controversial with the hand wrap controversy. Neither man, though, put thought to that during the fight. Margarito could not get in behind that jab. Mosley the right strategy, and Mosley going to the body, ultimately taking Margarito down in round 9. Round 8, a huge round for Sugar Shane Mosley. That left uppercut followed by the right hand was the beginning of the end for Antonio Margarito. So the fans in LA tonight gonna go home happy and entertained, except if they were rooting for Antonio Margarito. Sugar Shane Mosley with the big win by way of TKO in round 9 at the Staples Center. And for Mosley, who knows what's next? Margarito's got a lot of heart as well. We'll see them back in the limelight soon, but here is some of the action as it unfolded at the end of this fight. That big left hook by Mosley. Man, he got all the leverage into that one, and Antonio Margarito has no defense, taking shot after shot to the head as the referee ends it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time for World Class Championship Boxing.